Today, I'm going to put 5 landing page builders side by side and compare them directly against each other over a series of important categories like their price, their ease of use, their conversions, and how many templates they offer to you. Then at the end, we're going to take all of this information and we're going to rank all 5 landing pages from number 5 to number 1 to help you decide which one you should go out and get. We're going to start with templates because templates form a huge part of how you're going to use a landing page builder. All of these options here do have great builders, but how many options of templates do they have? We're going to rank them from 5 to 1, 1 being the best, based on how many templates are available. Number 5 for this one is going to be Beaver Builder. It does have slightly fewer landing page specific templates available than anything else on this list, so it's going to come in last place. Number 4 is going to be Divi. Now, Divi has a wide variety of templates available, just less of them being landing page specific. So it is going to be a little bit more difficult to get the look or get the result that you're going for. So number 4 for Divi. Number 3, we're going for Thrive Architect. Now, Thrive Architect has over 300 landing page templates available, so the options are massive. Now, realistically, this could have gone further up the list, but some of the other ones, such as number 1, do just have a couple of extra features within those templates that, for me, make them a little more desirable. But if you just simply want a huge number of options, you can't really go wrong with Thrive. Number 2 is going to be Elementor, and that's quite simply because of the number of templates they have available in general. There is a huge number of templates available. The chances of you being able to find what it is you're looking for and then amend and edit that are pretty high, from general pages to landing pages. Just the number of templates puts this up at number 2. At number 1 then, it is SeedProd, because SeedProd has over 350 landing page templates. That is specific landing page templates and theme kits. Then you've got some additional features like the way that SeedProd's AI is built in. It just means that it's a little bit more easy to use and you can get results closer to what you want that little bit faster. So there's a huge number of templates, but there's other elements that also push it up into top spot. Templates are all well and good, but you need an easy way to edit them. So we want to talk about ease of use. And of course here, we do want a really great drag and drop builder. Again, these are going to be ranked from 5 to 1, 1 being the best. At number 5, we have Elementor. This is simply due to the learning curve. It is just harder to get to grips with than the other options that we have here. So particularly if we are talking about beginners, this might not be one for you. The Flexbox style of editing rather than the grid might throw a few people off. So for Elementor, it is good, but that learning curve is a little steep. So it's going to come in at 5th place. At number 4, we have Divi. Now, this is a good option, but Divi really needs to be paired with the Divi theme to get the most out of it, and it's not quite as intuitive as some of the other options on the list. So just because the overall interface isn't quite as straightforward, we are going to put this in at number 4. Number 3 is going to be Thrive Architect, simply because to get going, it just requires a little bit more setup than some of the others on the list. For example, you need the product manager installed in order to then install the Thrive Architect, and it's just a couple of extra steps. Once you're in there, it's not too difficult to use at all. The learning curve isn't too steep, but the setup just takes a little longer, which for some new beginners might not be ideal. So we're going to put that in at number 3. At number 2, inversely of that, we have Beaver Builder. Beaver Builder is great for beginners. The welcome page is very, very helpful, and it is super easy to just set up and get going without too many obstacles. Overall, it's just a really nice option, especially if you are just starting out. At number 1, we have SeedProd. Now, this is partly because of how intuitive and easy to use the drag and drop builder is. Get the template, use the drag and drop builder. Anybody can do it. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner or you're really experienced. This is going to work for you to deliver exactly what you want without you having to think too hard, and obviously the same as the rest, no code required at all. The setup is super simple too, so for ease of use, SeedProd is absolutely excellent and comes in at number 1. Your landing page is only really as good as how much it can convert. So let's talk about each of the builders and how conversion focused are they? How are they going to be able to help you deliver exactly what you want? And in the end, that is customers, leads, sales. Are they going to be able to help you do that? Again, ranking from 5 to 1. At number 5, we've got Beaver Builder because it does seem to sacrifice some of the conversion focus for ease of use and general building. It's not terrible by any means, but definitely number 5 on this list. At number 4 is Divi. Now that's simply because their opt-in form customizations are a little bit limited. It's very limited as to what you can do, and an opt-in form can be a huge element of how you get conversion. So not being able to customize that to how you need can be a little bit limiting. So that's going to come in at number 4. From this point upwards, we've got some really great conversion-focused choices. But I think with number 3, we are going to go for Elementor. Elementor has some really great conversion-focused widgets, such as countdown timers or floating elements that can really help you with your conversions. However, there are some elements that are only going to be available on the higher tier paid plans. Things like form submissions, which could be really beneficial. You might not want to have to pay that extra amount to get it. But overall, it's a really great conversions option. No, it's going to come in at 3, tentatively. At number 2, we have SeedProd. Now, SeedProd has over 90 different blocks that are specifically designed for conversions. Things like countdown timers and opt-ins and various things that are just going to help supercharge your conversions. The thing that I like the most, though, is its ability to combine with Opt-in Monster, because Opt-in Monster is a really fantastic conversions pop-up tool, and when you combine SeedProd with that, you do get an absolute monster of a conversions page. Something really impressive, and kind of like the others, this could be number 1 if it's the right one for you, but either way, really solid conversion-focused tool. Thrive Architect, in a similar way to SeedProd, has a load of really great conversion-focused tools like timers and pop-ups, and you can combine it with Thrive Lightbox to get those big conversion-focused pop-ups. The reason this gets to number 1 is because you can get it as part of the Thrive Suite, which has a whole bunch of tools, and each one of them is focused on conversion. The whole Thrive Suite is a conversion tool in itself. So we're kind of treating it like part of that whole package and saying, hey, this is a massive conversion opportunity. But if you just want the one tool, Architect is great by itself. All right, let's talk about price. Now, I'm not going to rank these from 5 to 1 because price is very much going to be coming down to what it is that you need. It's hard to tell somebody what is good value if they have an unlimited budget or if somebody absolutely has to have a free option. So I'm going to give you the lowest and highest options that you can get from each of these builders, and then that should help you choose which one to go for with the information that we've already given you. So SeedProd does have a free version with some basic functionality, and the paid versions start from $39.50 a year, which does make it a really great option. One of the cheapest paid options that you can get from this particular list. Next up, Thrive Architect, which is going to come in at $99 for the year, and that's just for the Architect plugin. Now, I did just mention that, of course, there is the whole Thrive suite, and you can get every single one of the tools in it for $299, which I think is absolutely the way to go if you are really looking for this conversion-focused approach. It's a really great package of tools. Next up, we've got Divi, which is going to come in at $89 for the year, but those prices will increase at closer to about $300 if you want Divi Pro with the AI features. Beaver Builder also has a free option similarly to SeedProd, and we did say that it's one of the easiest to use. So ease of use plus a free option might be a great option for some beginners. And then the paid plans start at around $90 for the year. All the prices I'm quoting, of course, are right at the time of recording this video. And if you want to check out, for example, SeedProd or Thrive, I'll leave some links down in the top pinned comment and in the description where you'll be able to get them at the best available price. Elementor is another one that has a free limited option available if you want to give it a go, and then the paid plans start from $5 per month and go up to $35 per month depending on what features you need. So hopefully that list of pricing, I'll try and put something on screen magically right now with everything side by side so that you can decide what's in your budget and what you want to go for along with the information that we've just given you. I'll also run through in just a second a few extra pieces of information that you might want to consider before making your final decision. So, extras that I want to mention. SeedProd, absolutely love its AI tools. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And its huge number of integrations, including with pretty much every email marketing software you could think of, makes it a really great choice. For Thrive, I've actually mentioned this a few times, but I'm going to mention it again, and that is that you can get Thrive Architect as part of the Thrive suite, and the whole package really is undeniable as a great conversions option. For Divi, its AI section generator is something that is pretty cool, and again, its email marketing integrations are really fantastic. For Beaver Builder, it has built-in capture forms, which is a nice little addition, and its ease of use, which we did already mention, really does stand out. For Elementor, its smart layout generator and its availability of AI features at pretty much all of its price points also make it a really great choice. So how do we decide what is number 1 and what is number 5 overall? Well, I've taken the position of each of the builders in all of the previous categories and assigned them a point score. So for example, if they were the best, they got 5 points. If they were the worst, they got 1 point. I have totaled their scores together, and this is my list of the best options available to you. In joint 4th place, we have Beaver Builder and Divi. Both absolutely have their place and have great options, but they come in joint 4th for us. At 3rd place, we have Elementor, which has some really fantastic tools and a whole variety of great features, but that steep learning curve really did give it a big knock when it came to overall ranking. So that is going to come in at number 3. For number 2, we have Thrive. And of course, I keep banging on about the suite, but Thrive Architect on its own is a really great option. And if you're looking for conversions, this is a really great place to start. However, that does mean that clear at the top ahead of everybody else is SeedProd. Its drag and drop builder, its overall ease of use, the number of templates, and the number of conversion focus blocks that are available just make it clear of anything else, along with some really great pricing. So that is my top 5 of the best landing page builders that you can come up with. Let me know down in the comments if any of them are what you're using and what you think. And if you want to know how to use SeedProd AI in order to build an entire custom theme for your business, brand, or your company, you want to click this video right here.